So I look like a boy today. Um, so today's video is going to be the time I got hired and fired because I'm black. So if you guys are interested in hearing this weird, crazy ass story of time, keep watching. Hey y'all, it's your girl Keisha K here. Um, so I noticed that a video of mine that I didn't really pay much attention to. Like, out of a lot of videos, that one was really on just a whim. It's starting to get a lot more attention. If you guys haven't seen my video, I live in the most racist state in America. Make sure you check it out on my channel. So I was like, you know what? I got some more tea on Oklahoma. I got some more tea. That's not tea. Tea on Oklahoma. I have a lot of personal experiences with racism in this state, and I was like, let me tell this story about how I got hired and fired because I'm black. So this was a time, I think I might have been like 20 at the time. I'm gonna be 23 in a week, y'all, so this is 3 years ago. But I really needed a job. And so I saw how I found the job. I saw Facebook posting, hey, like, I work at a tanning salon and blah, 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 and we're hiring. I need a job. I'm going to get in where I can fit in, you feels? So I go apply for the job. I show up, I basically get the job. Like, we figure out my schedule. So it's a tanning salon in Oklahoma City. That's on North May Avenue. That's all I'm gonna say. And the woman that owns it, we're gonna call her. Oh, I really want. There's a term I really want to use for this woman. We're gonna call her Miss Barbie because she was this 50, almost 60-year-old woman that wanted to look like a Barbie doll so damn bad, which I feel I also want to achieve the doll-like look. But she had bleach blonde hair, big old breastises, wore like tracksuits, and she was one of those. And everything seemed cool at first. Everything seemed fine. Not a lot of people work there because it's a single owned shop. It's not a tanning franchise. It's just like a single shop. So my first week and my only week working there, everything was cool. I'm learning how to do things. And also this woman that owns the shop doesn't know how to run the register, and she owns the place. And that, you know what? I'll save them details for later. But everything was fine, cool, dandy, whatever. So then, there was a day, it was towards the end of that week. You know, I feel like I had gotten the hang of most things up there. And people did spray tans, and usually it wasn't more than 2 people on a shift. One person that is able to do spray tans, and then another person that can work up the front. The girl that I worked with, she had been working with this woman for like over 7 years. So she knew how to spray tan. She knew how to do everything, basically. So she, did spray tans, and I mainly tried to stay at the front and sell packages to get your little tan on, and the little lotions and the little clothing accessories in the store, which we got commission on, which I was really mad about the situation because commission. But there was a day where my partner, my coworker, she was doing spray tans, okay? She was doing her spray tans, and I needed to go to the bathroom. So I didn't necessarily think about it too hard, like, oh, like, a customer is gonna throw a fit and try to get me fired because I went to the bathroom. No. We hadn't had anybody in the store for a little bit, so I was like, I'm about to run and go pee real fast and come back. Honestly, I was probably gone 5 minutes at the very most. But a customer is like yelling or whatever. I hear somebody like yelling at the front. So I, wipe real fast, hurry up, go to the front. And this woman is like, I have been standing here for a blah, blah, blah. She bitching. So I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I just went to the bathroom real fast. You know, my partner, she's doing a spray tan. So she wasn't able to cover for me at the front. And this woman made it seem like it wasn't a huge deal after I explained. But then later on, the store owner, Miss Barbie, comes in. She's mad. The other girl that I work with, she's very, very sweet. But honestly, she is such a puppy dog to this woman. That's whatever Miss Barbie says. Like, she is one of those, and she's too pretty and she's too smart to be sucking on this woman's booty hole. So the girl that I work with is like, she doesn't usually come in, like, something must be wrong. Oh my gosh, blah blah blah. And I'm like, I had a slight feeling something might be wrong, but I didn't entirely think it was me. So, after we finished cleaning or whatever, Miss Barbie, talks to me, and she's like, so why were you gone for 15 minutes or 10 minutes or however long she said I was gone? Why were you not up at the front? Why did you abandon the customer? And I was like, I didn't abandon the customer. We hadn't had customers for a little bit. I went to the bathroom. She was up front for probably like a minute or so and lost her shit. I apologized to her. I just really need to go to the bathroom. This woman goes off on me about how she doesn't need... She's just going to let me go because that's just unacceptable how the woman called her screaming and complaining and probably told her to fire me. And she was like, okay, but if you went to the bathroom, why were you gone that long? And I was like, I was not gone that long. If you look on the cameras, you can see what time I left and what time I came back. This woman, this Miss Barbie bitch, no, I don't want to look at the cameras because I trust the customer and because I can't afford to lose customers. And like, there's evidence. There's video evidence, y'all. There is video evidence. There's video evidence. There's video evidence that I wasn't gone that long. But she didn't want to look, which I think is funny, which I think is weird. Even my coworker was trying to, like, vouch for me. She wasn't having it. She didn't having it. So the bitch fired me, basically. I go, I'm crying because I just got this job. Like, I was crying, so I was very, very, very heartbroken. Like, y'all, I was upset. So I told my mom what happened, and she was like, that's weird that she doesn't want to look on the cameras. I wonder why. And then I remembered another girl that works there. She had told me that there was a Hispanic girl that I think she got fired my first or second day there. I never saw her like that. But Hispanic girl, she got an alcohol name, got fired for something really simple and stupid. She is Hispanic. Keep in mind, the white girls that were working made mistakes, but never got fired. Especially it's my first week up there, y'all. It's my very first week. And these other white girls probably have made mistakes, but I know she didn't fire them. I know she was like, oh, it's okay, honey, blah, blah, blah. But when the Hispanic girl makes a mistake, she gets fired. When the black girl, hello, hi, me, makes a mistake, she gets fired. It might be a little sprinkle of racism. So me and my family were low-key talking about trying to sue her for that. But if you think about it, it doesn't make sense, especially if there's evidence and she didn't want to go look at the evidence. So I remember trying to call her the next day because I just needed a job, y'all. And I was like, I just want to apologize. I didn't want to disrespect you or your business. It was an honest mistake. If I could go back and undo that, no, we do not kiss ass in 2020. We do not kiss ass in 2020, okay? And she was like, no, I just can't do it anymore. I just can't do it anymore. I can't trust you. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Then over time, you know, I got mad about it because it's like, there's evidence. I even told her on that phone conversation, like, if you could just go look at the cameras, if you go look at the cameras, you can understand, you can see that I'm trying to tell the truth. No, there's no need for that, honey. No, sweetie, I don't need to go do that. Like, I just think that you were gone too long. Isn't that not weird to y'all? Cause that's weird to me. I don't understand, but that's my story. That's how I got fired. I say hired and fired. I feel like she's one of those supreme, not even supreme. We're not gonna say that. She's one of those. My nose is so high in the sky. White women that think they're privileged to everything and look down on minorities. I feel like she's one of those that will hire a minority just to fire them just to prove a point about how she already feels about minorities. You know what I mean? And that's why I was like, let me make this a story time. Because people like that are terrible. If she watches this, girl, I honestly hope she loses her business. But she probably won't because she's a little... Okay, my bad. My camera cut off. She's a gold digger and she want to date the lawyers and the doctors and the big businessmen. You know what I mean? So, really, no matter what, even if she lose her business, she's good. But... whatever, whatever. So, that is my story about how I got hired, fired, because I'm black. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching my video, and make sure you guys subscribe, the hit button. That's what you gotta do. Subscribe, the hit button. Hit the subscribe button, you guys. Keep up to date with my videos. Hit the notification bell. Do what you gotta do or whatever. But I will see you guys in my next video. Leave some comments. Talk to me. I want to hear y'all speak. So until then, I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye.